best light, but right now it is 11:27 p.m. on December 22nd, pretty sure. Yep, it's a Tuesday. And at around 10, I was feeding the horses and a miracle happened. So if you don't believe in miracles and you just don't believe in them, you don't believe in God or anything, that's your opinion, but I do. And tell me if you believe this or not. But what happened was I was feeding the horses at that timing because I have 4 horses. I take all 4 because my mom has 2 jobs, so I have to do some work and not leave them because I have to feed them. And so about a few minutes go by. I probably been out there like 6 minutes, 5 minutes. A few minutes later, my brother, he went to put my German Shepherd Bella out. While he's doing that, my puppy Jojo like squeezed in there and they both got loose. If you guys don't know, our road is very close and it is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. So once all I saw was them both budging out and I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out. I was crying. I didn't know what to do at that moment. And this is not the first time. This has been probably the 3rd time that's happened. But this was a miracle, and I'm not a lie. I'm amazed I'm still alive. So my puppy Jojo, he ran out to the front of the yard, the front. At that time, Bella was in the back. She went to the bathroom, and then I taught her to stay. That was back at, I think a few months ago, I taught her how to stay. That's what I did with her. I told her to stay. I said, Bella, stay, stay. And I went up there, grabbed her. We got her in. So all I had to worry about was Jojo. I walk into the front of the yard. He is nowhere to be found. For the past 3 minutes, he has not been found. I decided to pray. I'm in the middle of the driveway, and I prayed to God and Jesus. I prayed for about 2 to 3 minutes, and I just prayed to ask him. I want to see him just a little bit. A few minutes later, I see Jojo darting from the side I came onto the front of the house and where he came from. He darted right in front of me, well, no, right behind me. And I was still crying. I stopped crying a little bit. After that, what happened was he ran to our neighbor's yard, which my neighbors have done that way. And they're very nice to us. They're very respectful to us, so I don't think it would bother them if I went in the yard. I've done it before. So eventually he started to get really close to the road, and my heart started to go faster and faster and faster, and I started to panic. Knock it off! I started to panic and freak out. I didn't know what to do at the time. So cars kept on passing and passing. Jojo started getting closer and closer to the road. I started to put my hand up, tell him to slow down. He cut it a little bit on the road. I got him back off the road. He went to our neighbor's yard, which is over there. They're new and they shoot. They shoot animals and everything. So they have guns. And I was starting to freak out. At that timing, a semi was passing. Jojo started dirt on the road. I was running to the road because this semi, he was on that way. Me and Jojo were going that way. Just at the nick of timing, Jojo almost got hit by the semi. Almost got hit by the semi. And I was saying to myself, if Jojo's gonna go, I'm gonna go. I wasn't gonna let him die right there in front of me. I was gonna go out there and grab him as soon as possible as I can. If you guys know, I'm an animal person. I love animals. A few minutes later, the semi passes on, and I was screaming. I was like, no! That's the loudest I ever screamed. I screamed on top of my lungs to try my best to get that semi to stop. Because you can't outsmart a semi. They have a lot of gear and everything on their truck. And this is just the front of a semi. I didn't have the back of the semi. So a few minutes later, the semi passed it on. Then there's this truck. And I told him to stop. He stopped. We were walking around his vehicle. And I told him to open up his door. So he opened up his passenger door. Just to trick Jojo to get in. And I didn't have a mask or anything. That's what went on there. And what happened was I told him, open up his door. So that's what we did. We opened up his door. We called him in. He grabbed Jojo. And after that, I grabbed him and I said thanks to him. I don't think I got Kova. I was close to his face. But I didn't think I got Kova, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm healthy. After that, I got them off the road. I said thank you to all those cars, and they passed on. My mom was on her way home. When she got home, she opened up the garage door, and I walked in. That's the full story. Quick thing here, guys. I actually did the most craziest thing over on the weekend. I decided to do something. This wasn't my first time, so I was going to go at the mail. And when I was going in the mail, I normally do like a cart or something on the road. This time I did a roundoff. You want to know what, guys? I actually got applause from doing it, actually. Yeah. I'm not the most person people will think I am, but I like doing crazy things, guys. And if it takes, and I wasn't going to let JoJo die at that moment. I didn't want to see him die in front of my arms. And guys, this happened about a few seconds ago, a few minutes ago. I'm still a little bit in tears. I am amazed what happened. And I was praying to God, telling him to put his shields and arms around him to protect JoJo. He did that. His shields were around JoJo, so he didn't get hit by that semi. I was floored. I was screaming on the top of my lungs at that moment. I was panicking. I thought I was going to die at that moment. And I wasn't going to let JoJo go down by himself. It's me killing myself with him gone, or I was going to go with him. And my Austin was going to go with him. I wasn't going to see him die at that moment. I wasn't going to let it. I love every single one of my animals. And if I see one picking on another, I'm not going to let it happen. I'll train that animal until it knocks it off. Because I permanently love animals. Most of my heart is filled with animals. I'm not a fan of people because I get picked on and bullied. I personally love animals. They mean the world to me. The world to me. And I'm amazed I'm still alive. Because at that moment, I should have been dead. JoJo should have been hit. I am just floored what happened. I screamed. I screamed at the top of my lungs. No, because I did not want JoJo to get hit. Just by an inch, JoJo curved before he got hit by that semi. And he backed up. He was about a few inches away from that semi. I was running onto the road. I was thankful that no car or semi, especially a semi, coming on the other side of that road. Because the cars that were because there's a road thing where cars go that way and cars go that way. The semi was going that way. There was no cars going this way. Cars were going that way. I'm floored. I am amazed. Once I got JoJo off that road, I started to walk home the driveway, and I hugged him. I told him he can't do that. JoJo means the world to me, and JoJo has so much to go through life, and I don't want him to die at that moment. I was floored. After that, I bended down into a ball, and I prayed to God, saying thank you to him, because I am a Christian, and I believe in God. I believe in miracles. On TikTok, when I see these miracles, and they tell me to share these, I share them as I can, or I'll just keep them on my phone, because I believe in miracles. I know they can happen. Miracles has happened to me many before, and if I could just not believe in one, I could believe in thousands and more. When someone gets pushed around and bullied and yelled at, saying they can't access in life, it really bothers me, because they say that, and then that person turns around and tells them that they're wrong. They're wrong. And I'm just amazed that JoJo is still alive, and I'm still alive on this earth. And I don't know what to say. I'm just thankful that JoJo didn't get hit. He was a few inches away from that semi. I was floored. And at that time, guys, if I was in front of that semi, and so was JoJo, and I couldn't move in nick of time, I probably would have me and JoJo duck underneath that semi as soon as we can. Low as we can go. But it would have been hard. I'm just thankful I'm alive and I'm living. After this, I'm just amazed. what God did. I told him to protect his shields and did the best he can. Took my stress off my shoulders and blessed him and blessed JoJo with all the safety and protection around him. And the thing is that he just didn't put protection around JoJo, he put his protection around me. Because when JoJo almost got hit by the sim, I ran down there. I balled up, I put my hands on my head, and I balled up and I screamed with my eyes up, and I'm screaming, no, as loud as I can. And I am amazed. I'm still shaking. I am amazed what happened. And you just think how I'm explaining to you might be a lie or truth on? It's even amazing